Hey there. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Most martial arts talk about self-defense a lot, and that's important obviously, but we also have patterns of attacking, because otherwise all we'll have is sort of bravely wading into the onslaught and getting countered, which is not a good thing to do. If we need to strike, we want to make sure the strike lands. And one way we have in Eskrima is what we call pick. Other styles might call this enganyo. And I'll show you my favourite one, which goes from angle 6 to angle 3. So we call this a 6 to 3 pick. And so angle 6 is here, and angle 3 is here. Okay? The important thing to remember on this is I have to draw my opponent in. So a pick is a feint. Okay? He thinks I'm doing one thing, but I'm doing something else. Okay? So I have to go, I was taught this, that I have to go at least 51% of the way to him. I have to go close enough to him that he believes I'm going to do it. And that draws out his defence, but it's the wrong defence. Okay? So I'm going to stand close to the camera so you don't see my feet at first, so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm going to start here. I start to thrust, and as the defence comes to that, I change to this. Okay? So go here to here. Don't let him block it. I don't want to get blocked over there and then hit again. No, I want him to be reaching out to block that first attack, and then you see there's a big gap under here, and that's where I'm going. So my attack is going to be thrust, knees, thrust, knees. I've used this a lot of times in competitions with, say, padded sticks or where there's very limited rules, and yeah, I've taken people's legs out. Last time I was at a competition, there was a comment, can we not have any gratuitous leg shots? And I remember thinking, but that's what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna do the full thing. I'll start here. Now my stance is what I would call a false lead. I've got my right foot in front, but my left hip and my left shoulder in front. So I'm twisted. I really can't go much further. I can feel the twist around my center. Then I'm holding my stick here. I'm in a high paw, it's level with my eyes, and I'm pointing it at my opponent's eyes. I might even point at him, say, tongue po style, say this is where I'm going, and then I come 1, 2. Okay, so like this, I'm fighting, I move, break my rhythm a little bit, like that, and then I come straight back out, because what I don't want to do is come here to here, hit him on his knees, and then he smacks me on the head. So it's here, like this, 1, 2, 3, and I like to pull this back as I go. And you see I've jumped all the way back out here. So the worst that's going to happen if I get this right is I'm doing this, I'm moving, and come back out here. And so he counters like this kind of thing, misses me. So if I go sideways, you see it differently. So from here, I thrust, change the line to here, take his knees, and then come back out. Okay. So I'm here, thrust, take the knees, back out. Okay, and I pull this to here because then I've got a barrier in front of my face. Yeah, see? 1, 2, 3. The mistake that a lot of people make is they don't thrust enough. They don't emphasize this bit enough. So if you imagine I'm attacking you as the camera and I go like this, yeah, look. At that point, if you don't block it, I'm going to stick it in your head. But what some people do is they come here and just do that. Well, I haven't sold you my initial attack. Okay? It's important that the person believes it. So, for solo training, this is a coordination footwork type of activity. It's building the technique, and then you get to apply it when you spar, when your partners are back in town. Okay, so from here, I move back a little bit, then you can see my entire body. And like this, and remember I'm twisted. The reason I'm twisted is because I want it to make it difficult for him to judge how far away this is. How far do I have? Because I have all that distance. If I'm like this, well, you can see just straight, I've got an arm straight. But now it's much harder for him to tell. Okay, and I'll move my feet like this, like this, like this. There. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a really, really rich vein that you can tap into, you know, a good seam of gold. It's possible to go to the same well too many times. I've suffered that myself, but it's really worth doing. Okay, come back tomorrow. I'll do some more. We'll do some picks over the next few days. Each time it looks like one attack, but it becomes a different attack. It draws out a defense and it goes around it. This was explained to me initially as it's a way of countering blocks. Because if I come out like this, my opponent is just going to block it. Yeah. If I come out like this or like this, and I just have a one attack, they're going to block it. Now imagine my attack is this, perfectly reasonable combination. Yeah. Angle 1, angle 2. A lot of people are going to go block, block like that. Block, block. And well, I don't want him to block it. If I'm going to attack him, I want to hit. So doing a pick like this, I say some styles call that enganyo, or it could be a feint. Yeah. By doing this, it makes him think I'm doing something, and it brings a block out, and I counter the block. Okay. All right. Try that, and this weather looks to be staying pretty good. So I'll see you tomorrow.